We have not.
My gunner. He's gonna move, open this door.
Okay. Where was he? Because I was just measuring it, right?
He was right.
Yeah, because I was measuring this guy at the beginning of the game, and it looked like a 6 inches could get him on there, so I'll give that to you as well.
I'm getting 7.
You're getting 7 from okay, okay, good. Okay.
And then I'm gonna dash with it.
Okay.
Got your melted guy, plasma pistol. Who's this guy here?
Comms.
Okay. Gunner, you got your plasma gunner who isn't engaged with a bloody token on him, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you know what, honestly, I'm just gonna keep him like here.
Okay. On conceal?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know that the door doesn't give him cover, right?
But it does block line of sight.
Okay, perfect. Yep, yep. That might be a good TO. TO, I believe you. Just as a clarification. Andy, do the doors, do they provide cover? Can you use open doors as cover?
I'm not the TO.
Okay.
So these doors here, they don't provide the benefit of cover, but they do like cool. Line of sight, right?
Okay, block visibility and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no problem at all, brother. Okay, cool. So you're done. I'll make this quick though. I'm just going to come up to here. Do I want to go on this side or that side?
Doorway, almost like doorways are heavy. Like on the doorway is considered heavy cover.
Right, we're talking about the door
The door
itself.
itself, like, is not.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I thought too. Okay. Thank you.
All right, so he moved through, hit the point.
I think I'll pass. Doors are covered.
All right, cool. Yep.
Perfect time to answer that.
I'm going to have. Assault Intercessor Sergeant. He is going to. Gets us there. He'll dash.
Okay.
And then he will open this door.
Okay.
And he's like,
Okay.
you don't have anything to of like takes away.
Just some indirect stuff, like my bomb is indirect.
Yeah, but outside of that. Okay.
Okay, so they are unfortunately 2 inches from each other. Ryan, I want your gentleman's ruling here because when I measured this earlier, he was exactly 6 to get on the point. But now it seems, I don't know if we moved him or if he shifted. It's like, ready, 1,
talking to people. I'm making
2,
sure people know that,
3. It's like a millimeter.
because the worst thing that could ever
I mean, there's a
happen to someone
stream.
is
We
that
can
they
go
don't
back
know
and watch
you.
it later. I pre-measured it, but I don't want there to be like a feels event.
Say
Okay.
fresh in people's
Because
minds.
it's like a millimeter, so he
However,
just
we
gets
had
on. All
off-stream,
right, I
unfortunately,
appreciate that.
A rules clarification question. I'm going to throw it over to
He
you.
taps it.
Don't know if you missed it, but
I think what it is that this is like Jank City right here,
Yes.
so it's
I mean,
fine.
the terrain does shift,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So that's your act?
Yep.
anyway, we had the intercession player ask a question. He wanted to know, do doors
This fine intercessor is just going to shift over here.
an open door?
Nope.
Of course.
And then,
luckily,
he's gonna set
they
himself
do.
on guard.
There's FAQ.
Okay. Over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
And
find
then
it?
that's the end.
Because it was just ruled that they don't.
He's just by there.
Because I
Okay,
thought the
cool.
same. As soon as they asked the question, my brain said yes.
So I made a critical
Yes,
error
no,
in my
it's
order of
FAQ.
operations
However,
there.
They said no.
I was supposed to move
it
him
just
first before
provides
him,
line
but
of sight cover.
you live and you learn.
And I was like,
I moved blocking.
Either, but I guess they did. I guess they had
Sniper,
it.
so it's free reign, I believe,
Okay.
because
They're the
no one
judges,
has
so
a
their
valid
word
guard
is law.
shot.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah,
has any
that's
overall.
fine.
I was there and said, Andy, can you? And I was like, no, I'm not a
Okay.
TO.
Yep.
And luckily the TO came over. But I thought they provided cover. I thought it was FAQ. So I went to go and check. I couldn't find the
All right,
FAQ.
so Sniper's going to go here,
So, I
leaving
guess I made it
an
up.
inch. I guess I don't even need
Everyone's
to,
employed
really.
by it since.
Sniper's just going to go
For
there.
sure. So there you go. That's how life goes. You can't
Actually,
put the
I'm going to go
FAQ.
here.
Oh,
for
well,
better.
audio's down.
Why?
Video's down. Lower the players, raise the
Let's see here.
how quiet are we, old Chrissy
Plasma
boy?
Gunner's
What's up?
just going to shift
I am
back a
Are we
little
super
bit.
quiet?
No, Plasma Gunner, actually.
I mean, yes, we can, is the answer.
I'm going to rotate a little bit.
I'm going to go outside.
All right.
I'm going to go outside and using my phone, just turn the stream on and see how it actually sounds.
Okay.
Yeah, without this noise.
Of course, of
Blocking
course.
everything. That's a second.
Okay. I think it's safe to assume that both players are choosing Seek and Destroy, as that works really well in this new critical mission spec.
Alright, so I don't want to Ryan real quick, just so you know. So I'm going to move Dash, my bomb man, up to the point.
Scary bottom man.
Comms is going to come over here. Boost bomb man.
Give him a +1 APO.
And then it's these two. I move block like a chud. When you open this door. Oh wait, no, that's mine. If I put
Would
him
it really
against the
benefit
door
from having
here,
a lot of
you
the
open it, I do
a little
believe
straightforward, and
we're
the same thing with really every team. My money is usually on intercession, but that's just because I play
That's
them,
on
so I
my
have a
phone,
little bit of a
you open the
bias.
door.
Oh yeah.
But Nick, the actual blooded player himself, has been playing Horde teams for quite a while, so it's safe to assume that he knows what he's doing with these.
Yeah, that's fine.
With our base size,
Enforcer's going to go. He's just going to punch this guy for 1 AP to dash him a little bit further. Dash him back there. Leader's going to go.
Yeah. And Glass should be back momentarily. He's checking out the audio, as he said in the comment section.
Inch out. Inch over. Okay. So yeah, so he has plenty of movement to move dash up to here.
I believe Glass is still doing the checking right now. I think it should be working.
All right.
All right.
I think we paused.
Trying to get a closer look at the board right now.
All right, cool. We're tied on the primary.
3 and 3.
Yep. 3 and 3 on the primary. 3 and 3 on the primary.
Yep.
And it looks like that was the end of turning point 1. We're moving on to turning point 2.
Oh, I'm sorry, the enforcer didn't move, but
Players ready up their order tokens.
I don't think I want to. I'll just put them over here. Nope. Yeah, we're both at 5.
Wow. But that would make a lot of sense here. You're probably not getting a couple shots in the first round. Most people are hiding behind corners. This is where we're going to see a lot of
There was
blood
no
take
blood
place.
shed, so
See
that
most of the
was
blood
a little
tokens.
disappointing.
Let's see the roll off.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, brother. Are we missing anything?
Yeah, I think this is a lot easier just to come closer.
All right, initiative. 3. 3, so I get it.
All right. The audio is fine.
Yep. I'll assign a blooded token.
I would just
to
bring the
my
microphone in.
comments.
Yeah.
I am going to. Right, so I'm spending 1 CP. I'm spending it on tactical. So I will get a while I'm shooting inside of 6 inches.
Okay.
So I've got 4 CP.
Okay. I'm going to spend. Oh, sorry. I'm going to spend on glory kill. I get to reroll.
So no one's been shooting.
Sweet.
Yep.
Excellent.
Fair enough.
Unlike in open boards, this is a lot more prep time when you're playing into the dark.
Yes.
Do you want to switch one? I mean, no, there's nothing.
I actually just played this exact
Alright, I think
mission
that's
at
everything,
Player
right?
Tabletop, so just a few days ago.
How'd you do?
Yep. I think you know what's
Well, I
coming.
can't tell you.
Uh,
I can't tell you.
Okay, I guess we'll have to watch that.
Exactly,
Where can we catch
yeah.
that on?
Well, Player Tabletop,
Alright.
no idea when.
So with the
No idea when, but it'll happen. All right, I
Exactly,
like
like 3-4 months.
I look forward to seeing that.
That'll get me firmly
Yeah.
right to that.
But it's because I've just played this exact map.
Within 3 of you,
I actually quite like this mission. I think it's got a good amount of ways for you to cross to other lanes, and it's quite interesting. You could kind of choose to go like completely open, or you can stick to the middle and get a little bit of cover. Yeah.
I was just about to ask you what your experience was with this little corner where the intercession player is. Like that, the whole,
You mean
that hallway right there.
It's 3
Between objectives 1 and 2.
Sorry,
Yeah, so
3 blast 2, indirect, splash 2. So because of the blood token,
We'll assume that we're still live.
so anyway,
and then we'll be re-rolling.
actually with a 3APL team, you can get through that pretty easily. Well, easily. It's still going to take you a turn.
These 2
obviously.
hit.
But once both doors are open,
so
you can
re-roll
cross
this.
between.
That's a miss. So I
It's
got
pretty
and
good,
then I
actually.
can spend
Which actually is what I think he has. He has this whole section open on his
I
side,
think so.
where with the blooded they don't.
So this is the retained auto. I have 4.
And that's an interesting thing. I never quite noticed that before, having all doors open so you could have full control with a six-man team.
I'm surprised. Right, well, I guess he opened the door closest to us because he wanted to get in.
Right.
But clearly he's decided turn 1, open all the doors, which is interesting. And their plan is secure, so they still have to action all the points.
So the auto retain is here. Second guy, 3 out, lethal 5 up for indoors. Okay, so I got the 1 splash, so they each suffer mortal wounds 2 off the bat. I will spend for the 1. 2 each, 2 mortal wounds each. Yep.
You love to see splash hits, everybody. We love splash hits.
I'm spending to reroll this one. So, Sheldon, I'm down to 2 CP now, okay?
They started with 5 in the beginning of the turn, and they are going down. This is the blood turn.
We have 5 or 6. I got it. Cool. So we'll suffer another 2 mortal wounds each.
Oh,
So these are each crits. So 2 crits, 2 hits. I think he's down to
mortal
then
wounds really take out a lot from
11, and he is down to
the
10.
elite teams. Being spread out is very important in the turn, especially since lethal 5 is a thing in this
No
one.
AP. Yeah, there's no AP on the diabolic. It's all about fishing for crits. Okay, so 3-3 across. So you'll take. Okay.
I think that's the best option. Oh, nice.
Okay, cool. So he only takes another 3. On you, sir. That wasn't as bad as I needed it to be. I needed that to be a lot worse.
Sheldon, is the whole stream down or just the camera? Okay.
That's really good for you. That's really good for you, brother.
Okay. No, yeah. Just up here, it's just a loading symbol. It's not showing any.
On you?
No, but I mean we're not showing here either. Like there's. And I was just wondering, is that
6 inches.
is software or is it the stream is down?
It appears the intercession see it, but behind that door is one of the Ogrins. The Ogrin. And he does not look happy.
Sheldon, just swap it now. Yeah, I mean the stream's down. So just swap it. Like either swap it now or swap it after their game finishes. Because there's no stream, really. Yeah, fair. Cool. Okay, that's fair.
Okay. Correct, yep. No. Also, if I move dash, I can get up to the hatchery, but someone would have to open the door with me.
Yeah. It's the best part.
I'm going to switch him to engage, and then I'm going to set him.
There. And it looks like the intercessor's going to move more into the center of the board, if you can even see it. He's going to go after that blooded model over there.
Flip him.
Show that he's on guard.
Yep.
I'm going to I'll put this actually, I'll put this here.
How's it going?
It's
How
going
you
great.
feeling?
I'm feeling great. How about you?
Oh, I'm top tier, mate. Top tier.
Top tip.
Yeah. So things are of questionable quality. Have to change something?
Yeah, so come around after lunchtime. You can still stick around here now if you want.
Please do, indeed. But yeah, hopefully the audio, the visual situation will improve
It is limited,
soon.
yep.
Now, something I'm seeing here, the key thing I'm seeing, in fact, is that the intercession player is playing with unpainted widgets, measuring widgets. That's a big deal for me.
Oh, yeah? I use acrylic ones, so mine are already done.
Oh, that's fair. Hey, that's totally fair. But I feel that's very questionable. Very questionable. So instantly, I want him to, be taught a lesson. Yeah.
This is just a regular intercession as a
I
combat blade.
mean, my
Okay,
view,
combat blade.
it would be like having unpainted barricades. It's the same issue.
Which both sides have unpainted barricades. Or at least maybe primed.
Okay.
No, those are 3D printed on one side and unpainted on the other. This is a shit show.
Incredible.
What the hell is going on here? Oh my god. They claim to be lovers of Kill Team, and yet, look at this.
You can love Kill Team, but not as much of the hobby, which is at least they're painted, and I do love that.
That's me though. I don't, Their teams are beautiful, though.
Oh, absolutely. They look
Yeah,
great.
I do it.
We get tired after painting a nice team. you
Yeah,
know?
you're like, oh, I'm done. I can't be bothered to lightly dry brush these things. Yeah, that's fair.
That's why mine are all acrylic. I don't have to do it. They're done for me.
And that's fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
That's called an interesting game,
Guy
eh?
is
Yeah.
4-3 up, lethal 5 up. He has relentless because the medic gave it to him. So 4 looking for 3 ups.
I love to see rolls. Let's look for criticals. Ooh, what a...
That was a 5, sorry. Oh, we can't catch a break here. All right, cool. So 2 crits.
Yes, as Kill Team Stream says, the Mevo cameras were an interesting idea, but the Mevo cameras have not quite worked out.
No.
They seem to be very reliant on a very good instrument. Maybe if you were hardwired in at your
Yeah,
home,
true. If you want to
then you're in a stable environment.
Absolutely.
But when you're going to a convention, you never quite know what you're getting.
So that means
Yeah, the venue's always a crapshoot, if you will.
Oh yeah. Even if the Mevo camera's working fine, you never know what the other side's going to do, and you have very little control in that situation.
But you do what you can. You make the best of it.
Not me, Rockman. I immediately give up at the first sign of resistance.
Oh.
Yeah. Which explains a lot about my YouTube channel, let me tell you
And
that.
then that's how much damage I'm looking at.
So who do you have your money on in terms of teams winning?
3-3. All right, so 6.
Well, let's put skill aside. Generally, I'd go into Intercession.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a strong, solid team. Lets you make a lot of mistakes and not punish you too much. He's gone with what I think is a solid choice with Methodical, which means that he can. You essentially have to take the Intercessors out before they're not good.
Right, yeah.
So he's shooting a full BS, finding a full weapon skill right until he's taken off the ball. And with the bloody going into him, obviously they will have a plasma, I'm sure, on the board, which is obviously big. But hitting on force.
Yeah. And I'm finding durable to be less and less useful every time. I mean, it is still a great pick, but I think rapid and methodical might be the ways to go now.
Sure. I think it depends what you're playing into.
Yeah.
But they're both good though. Certainly I found myself in one game thinking, taking durable and thinking, man, I'm now having to spend a CB every single turn to keep my guys uninjured using And They Shall Know No Fear.
Right.
But then you know what? In the next game, I went ahead and took Methodical. Great. However, gotta be honest, I needed the extra movement, so I still had to use And They Shall Know No Fear. So it was like, I should have just said, forget it. I accept I will play And They Shall Know No Fear every turn, after a second, and just go durable.
Realistically, that's what you could do. You're right.
Yeah. Or I could stop getting shot so much. That would also work.
That would help.
Yeah. Rolling more sixes also helpful.
Yeah, criticals are important. And here's the first charge. This is what I want to see. This is what I live for.
It's an easy charge. What's he too good
Oh,
at?
no, not even a charge. He just moved to the objective.
Oh, sure. Well, he moved close in.
Well, it might be the Grenadier, though. Okay, so perfect, yes.
Indeed, so he's gonna just
tossing.
throw a quick frag. Now, he'd have to get super lucky to get a kill with a frag, obviously, but it should be an easy injured on both.
Yeah, and it's 7 wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Better chance.
But, yeah.
Maybe save the crack grenade for that Ogre over there. Hide him
I
behind
think
the
he
side.
changed it to a charge.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Now, from the looks of it, he hasn't gone into both of them. He's only charged into one.
I think so. I think you're good.
I guess because he wants to get a kill and then tap the point.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
And they have that one CP stratagem, so at the end of the turning point, or at the when they're fighting,
Well, you
they
can
can fight
probably
again. Yeah.
Well, but he's only with one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's not even good.
Okay, so
No.
you missed 2.
Well, we are guessing a little bit.
I have
Not
combat
quite sure
support.
what he's to interpret what we see.
And doing the kill team players make the. I'm going to save it up.
Your 4-5 damage.
Obviously, we assume, as expected, he can get the kill on this. He's checking his rules though. It's a 4-5. It's a 4-5 weapon if that's what he's after. But it's not. So don't know what he's looking for here. He was looking for the 4-5 down.
He was looking for 4-5.
It's good to check.
It's good to check, yes. And
Fair
if he's
enough. He is deciding. This is why I don't want to be too close to the players.
Yeah.
We shouldn't say
influence it. You're right.
I mean, I assume he does. It is, after all, Brian and/or Shane from Command Point. So he does know. But it's good to share. Good to share.
Good to share. Always
Obviously,
important.
they're a vertical channel at the moment. So good to see them return to their roots with Kill Team for a moment.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah.
I love skirmish games. Easy to pick up and play.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, last night, so we're staying in Airbnb together. Man, I'm getting really hyped for Shatterpoint.
They brought you back in? Okay, that's good.
I was never out of Shatterpoint. I'm really excited for that. Yeah.
And we're hoping a lot of Kill Team players jump to it as well. There's more things to do.
Yeah, well, still watch our content, though.
Of course.
But also collect cool looking Star Wars models.
Absolutely.
It's just Grimdark's not really my thing, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
And the satire of the setting is kind of not present. I can get behind making fun of these, Grimdark things, but it seems like they've almost toned it down a smidge to the point where it's real. And it's like, it's not really my. But Star Wars, that's just fun, dumb stuff.
Yeah, and I have a good time with it. George Lucas made an IP years ago, and we're still enjoying it now.
Exactly.
Regardless of what the movies have done.
Oh, well, a lot of people like to think about, the Jedi, the Mandalorians, etc. I'm really in it, the trade politics talk.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah,
wow,
yeah.
so you were an episode 2 guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, when the episode 1, when the Jedi, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan go in for that trade, I'm like, now we're getting into it. This is what I'm here for. I really like to hear about it. Trade embargoes, all these things, the policies of the Gungans, really interesting stuff.
Do they have something similar to C-SPAN over where you are?
Oh, I don't, what's C-SPAN?
C-SPAN is a political channel where they just have Senate things and hearings, and that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all they show.
I mean, they must do, right?
Because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, no, well, the thing is, I find fantasy, but then as soon as you say real world, it's like, now boring, whatever, don't care.
The elves can't enter our mountains.
Oh, now we're talking, yeah. Just
something
put
like that.
into my veins.
Absolutely.
Like,
we watched Lord of the Rings for that.
Yes, yeah. But as soon as you say, now the Conservative Party are about to talk, I'm like, what? Come on, who cares?
Would you play a Lord of the Rings skirmish game?
Oh, I thought you were going to say a politics game, sorry.
Oh, you could. There could be a card game where you play policies.
Yeah, I'd be
Why
into
not?
that. Yeah. Do you mean the currently existing Middle-earth battle game?
I mean, I feel like you could because they have the big one right now, but you could totally just reenact the moments from movies with smaller teams.
It's an interesting question. So, it's a tough one. So, it's been 1 hour in the game. This game is going pretty much according to plan. It should finish within half hour, I reckon.
I mean, right now, for the most part, just going back into the game, it looks like the blooded player has Intercession kind of caught in that corner. And Intercession definitely wants to go secure more of those objectives. He wants to get the rest of the points. Because I don't believe secure is sticky objectives.
Oh, security? No, it is.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Just
Interestingly, all of them are sticky. Yeah, so where you don't have more, I think it's a little buff to elite teams. You don't have to hold a model back.
Right.
Apart from for loot, where you have to always tap.
right, you still have to dedicate a model to go get that objective.
That's right, yeah. So,
And I used to not like loot when I was playing elites, but I have to play it properly now.
sure.
So I think all these missions are pretty good. I enjoy them. They're all pretty high scoring for the most part.
Yeah, I think that in the Crit Ops pack, they've made... I do enjoy it, I do like it, but as somebody, was talking about yesterday, at the top tables, everybody max scores.
Yeah.
And there's very narrow margins.
Usually 2019.
Yeah, it's like, So in an odd way, it would almost be better if actually things were harder to score, because you'd get larger margins, and it would look a little bit more obvious what's happening. Obviously, at the lower tables or mid tables, you do get larger margins, so maybe it's fine, and we can forget about the top, but it'd be nice.
Well, I'm sure they'll fix it in the new when they do another season with the new mission pack. Absolutely.
yeah.
I don't expect them not to.
Oh, definitely. I should go check the chat.
Of course.
Okay, cool.
Brian Lawler, chat delay
Crackernade, right?
is fine, but at the moment, me and Guacamole have actually moved away from where we're reading chat, so that we can get a slightly better read of the table
So we
for
roll
you.
one dice here. I have ceaseless
And
argument
Broncos,
with
yes,
the old man.
undoubtedly, but you've got to understand that there's
So I'm only
a
talking
slight
one
difference
with you. I'm
in,
pretty sure
I don't want to say
he's
production quality. Sheldon Kelty Stream has it absolutely,
dead. I'll spend.
but at the moment we're not limited by,
roll a D3.
like we're limited by the Wi-Fi, not the technology. Everything he's got set up is actually like really good,
He gets it.
but it's all connected to Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi here isn't quite working for us.
I got a blooded token for dying. I haven't killed anyone yet, so that is not. Now, Ryan, educate me here. Are they within 6 of each other? Through the doors? Okay, and that's all. Okay. All good. That's why I asked. All right, cool. Yep. Yep.
I was just answering the chat questions. But they were 10 minutes ago. So.
Alright. We're trying to see the board at the same time.
Well, this is part of the.
Experience.
So my dad's running to grab a couple cables.
All right.
And we're gonna switch this camera to the overhead after this game, and then we're gonna use this phone for you guys.
All right.
So we'll have just phones running the cameras.
Phones are fine.
Phones are
Yeah.
fine.
Phones are great. Like, honestly,
Mevos just don't work.
No, they have issues.
it's a bit of a shame. A bit of a shame.
Yeah.
You were talking about being able to you were talking about being able to like zoom in and stuff. You can do it on the iPhone.
Good to go?
You can, but
No, you're right. Okay.
So Oberyn's going to charge in.
Oh, that's fine.
We're just going to try to get on the point here. So 6. Yep, right on the point.
but I've got this camera now
Charge
going,
in. You suffer
and
deeply
we've got
mortals.
something for,
I mean, we're still just having Wi-Fi is slow.
yeah.
And
Nothing you can do about that.
Nothing you can do.
D3 mortals.
That's
Oh my
the main reason the Mevos are having trouble.
Right, who's your eliminate guard? Oh, because he started, yep, fair enough. Okay, so D3 mortals on him
If we had
first.
solid internet here, it would be fine.
So you take 1, so he's down to
You could immediately like drop it to this,
and then we're 4-2 up here because
put it to 1280, or is that 720?
Yep, 4-2 up, rending stun.
You want to say something?
And I did not give him relentless, I gave the other guy. So 4-2 up.
Excellent.
Wow.
Rending
The
stun.
mighty inspiring presence of the Dave there is really
Rending, so that sucks.
It's really something.
oh yeah, I'm blown away. I'm blown away.
What did you have for breakfast? I saw you got some breakfast too in the morning.
That's right. Had to pay for it myself. I want to be clear on that. Okay. Not a free breakfast as promised, but whatever. I had
Yeah, do I want to
a
read? No, that's so greedy. No, I did not get any crits, no.
biscuit sandwich with bacon and cheese. Egg, bacon and egg.
5-6.
Obviously, that's not an English biscuit. That's an American biscuit.
That is an American biscuit. Absolutely, yeah.
And inevitably, that means half an hour of conversation about what is a biscuit every time. I've had that about 3 times. That conversation 3 times in the last hour. It was nice though. $7.
It was very good.
$7. I don't know if that's good or bad quality, but like
I thought it was great.
okay.
It didn't feel. My mouth didn't feel dry when I was eating it, which is important.
Okay.
Because a lot of
Oh,
American
sure.
biscuits dry on your mouth.
Yeah, okay. This was moist.
Very moist.
Moist biscuit.
Moist
Yeah.
biscuit.
And,
Yeah, you can play moist biscuit at home.
I was gonna say it's like yeah, it's like the ultimate limp biscuit.
Limp biscuit. I like moist biscuit. We're gonna.
Sure, that's
yeah,
fine.
that's fun.
When it's really soaked in.
What's your favorite biscuit?
Do you mean American biscuit or English biscuit?
English biscuit.
Oh, well, now we're talking. That's a big question. If I'm honest, I like a little bit of chocolate on top, chocolate biscuits.
Okay.
I'm not really a McVitie's man. I prefer a I think it's called a Choco Libanese.
Okay. You're in
It's
right?
typically it's a German
You
thing,
can't fight it.
but it's over here. It's just a
So I'm
chocolate
down to
biscuit.
7 to lose?
There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. That
I'm
went
more of a
well. I
biscotti
didn't
man
really bad
with
that
some
one.
coffee in the morning.
That's what
Oh
happened.
well, hold on now. Bronco Fun, please tell us what's wrong with the audio, because do you just mean it's dropping in and out along with the visual?
Yeah, 10 to 2.
Or
Have we scored finally?
is it bad? Like the quality or the background noise? In what way do you want it fixed? You have to go to a slideshow or low quality 480p. If you have the audio, you can kind of follow along. So please give us your full technical analysis and we will do what we can to fix that. Because we can lower the quality on the stream, which should in theory pick up the audio and everything else with the
Shot
stream
within,
there.
moved, and then went on guard?
Yep.
With him?
Yeah, they're both on guard.
But yeah, there you go, fun stuff.
I like it.
Yeah. I suppose we should probably comment on the game.
At some point we should, yes. Let's see.
They seem to be measuring things. Hold on now. Should you?
Yeah, these
My God,
they come every now and then.
These command point guys, they are outraging me. This is just
So full
unpainted widgets and what are they doing? This isn't the kill team I signed up for.
But this is the kill team you get.
Now I suppose.
The one that when your mom says you have food at home, this is the kill team we have at home. I think we got a response to the audio. Never mind.
not yet.
Never mind. Never mind.
He's chilling. He's chilling.
Yep. Just chilling. I too am gonna get some water.
Well, Wacamo has left me. I think he's a woman because that's all they do to me. But here we go. Currently, they are. Oh wow! So Shane and Orion has just charged. Man, he's really going for it with that tape measure. This is actually triggering. I thought he was just using it there to like show a long charge, but no. That's just what he does. I'm shook. I'm shook and I am not vibing. Hashtag cringe. Am I right, lads? Am I right? So obviously he's gone in with the charge to get that blooded off the point. I'm not sure it's actually critical because he was in control at that point, but he's just kind of setting up a nice, you know, presumably didn't know what else to do, so went for a kill. I think that's how most of us act in this sort of situation. You guys kind of can't really see what he's up to there, but yeah, that's what he's doing.
All right, so Sniper's going to go.
Have a closer look. See if I can
And he is
discern anything else from what's going on here.
He is. I'm going to spend one for callous disregard.
Okay, I'm in there. Now these blooded models are lovely, beautiful conversions, I must say. But it does mean that just from a very quick look, I cannot tell what they are. He's fighting somebody.
That's not good.
Somebody with an axe and a red ring around him. Now he used callous disregard, but I don't know what with. They made a minor rules error there, but it's fine. They fixed it. They fixed it. They called it themselves.
To make it kosher, I'll still spend the CP then and just shoot him.
Now we've just had the other half of command point. Shane and Orion.
Good. That's completely mine.
Who's just won his game, so that's awesome to see. Awesome to see.
4-3 up.
On the clock, we have 39 minutes for Shane and Orion, 37 for the Blooded.
Well, that's fine.
So, judging from the noises these guys just made, the Blooded completely fluffed that roll. Let me tell you that right now.
On you.
So what did I miss?
Nothing, essentially. The blooded player just charged in, or shot. I'm not quite sure. They made some rules error, but called it themselves.
Okay.
He tries to use callous disregard, so I assume there was some shooting at some point.
He's
I don't
injured,
know.
correct?
But then he completely fluffed the roll. I couldn't see the roll, but they were both went,
His
It
knee-
happens.
yeah, that happens. Although Shane and or Ryan, the other half of Command Point, also just walked past and he won his first game. So that's great. I don't know what he's playing. Maybe he's the Corsairs guy. But either way, that's a good sign. We're starting to see people wrap their games up, as we do only have
Maybe 30 minutes? 15?
15. Well, we started at 9, so 15 minutes left.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Okay.
we're going to start to see people wrapping up games. You know, the first round is always just a total crapshoot. I guess you don't know who's. Really, round 2 is the same. Round 3 and onwards is where things start to get
We'll do
interesting, in
this
my
way.
opinion.
Yeah, especially for Blooded when they have all the tokens.
If I get one,
So I mean, in the tournament.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yeah, but no, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right
he's
about the
dead,
game
and
as
then I'll
well.
punch the point back.
Oh, he just lost.
Oh, and the
footsteps
big
in
man
there.
goes down.
Boom.
All
Big
right.
hit. Big hit.
All right, there we go.
I think he just charged the Ogren in. Four, at least. The Ogren did something. The Ogren's there. So,
That Ogren is strong.
yes. Oh, I want to get Mr. Backy's over here. Chris Backy he's standing around, so I assume he's just won or lost his game. And I really want to ask.
He's got to watch it. He's got to see who his competition will be.
Chris, did you win or lose? Well done, man. What did you play it? Oh, have you still running? Yeah.
I know exactly who he's talking about. I was just talking to him over there. And he's like, yeah, I just got crushed by Blooded. That's what he said.
Well, that'll happen.
That'll happen.
happen, yeah,
But
yeah.
playing Death Guard is a brave thing right now. And he found out the security is not good. He did not know that.
No. Yeah. Death Guard are a real interesting faction.
I finally got a blood token.
Because they're so
Right?
swingy,
Yep.
they're so spiky.
So swingy.
If you could just make some 5-ups, you're fine. Like, you're one of the toughest teams in the game. Even compared to Nurgle Legion.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
but like, yeah.
Mess 'em up. So,
But if you don't make any 5s, you're screwed.
let's
did.
just make sure. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're drawing it from that side, yeah, you're good. That's my mistake. You're good.
15 minutes left, and yet, like an hour and a half
You got
in
enough
the clock.
movement
I don't know what's
for-
happened there, if I'm honest.
I think they started
Being injured?
later.
They must have, because if they keep going till the clocks are done,
You have to do it.
I think it's good. I'm
I
all
like
for
it,
yeah.
but it's when to start it. That's when people usually have the...
Well, so my general view is that let's say we're doing an Alpha 5 round, there have to be points in the game where you stop the clock.
Right.
Otherwise, it's not fair to one
So if you want
side.
to
Right.
do first,
You know, like when you're scoring at the end of the round, etc., etc. What do you do before the round? What if somebody takes a legit 15 minutes to decide their tackles or to pick their equipment? It's like, well, we're not clocking this. What do we do?
Right.
It's not a perfect system. I think it's much better in like 40k, where you have someone who will take up a half-hour block of their time.
Right.
Like, great. It's all on your time. I'm off. Like it works quite well there. In this, there are so many times where it swaps quickly, and then also when neither of you are on the clock. I was like, what do you do? So not quite the system it should be. I think the only way to get around that is, let's say, hour 45 game. Both people need to have an hour play. I think half hour each, and that's the game.
Yeah,
And then you have enough time to stop it when you need. But you know, not everybody agrees. Not everybody agrees.
Right, I think we're built in with we just have our time and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine, but then when are you swapping it for certain things? You know.
I think it's just because there's a few more before the game really start decisions you have to make.
There are.
Like you mentioned with the tackles.
Yeah. I mean, I think a pretty solid thing
None of
there
these
is
guys have blast,
just there is a 10-minute timer. That's
Right,
it.
and you got
As
10
soon
minutes
as
to figure it
that's
out.
done,
We had to
you
start the
just
round.
stop. Yeah.
Right. I could agree with that.
yeah.
I think that'd be fine.
And then you
Tell
just
me
build
when
into the
you
chest
dash
block
my
that
guy.
take it away.
I would need to
Right, somebody's
Yeah.
10 minutes
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah. I think, but then it gets really
Move up
complicated.
to
So we've got our joint before game top. We both use that. Then we've got our chest locks, and then maybe even you go back to the joint timer, put it down for like 2 minutes between each round, so that your scoring is joint. Yeah. We've got to chat this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tech difficulties, yes.
Question is, can I
Yes,
use
call
this
me
reciprocal?
Moidin, you are correct. We are struggling a little bit, unfortunately. It is what it is. We've got Wi-Fi,
That would have been a better shot.
we have the Wi-Fi we have.
Yeah, I messed that up.
But a fun time.
Yeah, there's not much we
Actually,
can do
not
about that.
necessarily. Okay, so what I'm going to do...
Not much we can do.
We can live and live.
What's that?
We can live and live. That's it. Nothing else.
I
My
suppose.
leader will
Yeah.
just open the door.
This is until lunchtime when we can eat.
Is that mine?
That is yours.
Thank you.
My leader will open the door.
Well, Intercession really control the back end of the board over there, so that's good.
Oh,
I do believe I
lining
can
up the
see your
shots.
leader with the
Yep.
plasma gun.
Looks like he's trying to go
Is
get that
fair
spot,
assessment?
take it back from Intercession.
it's a real shame in this particular match that the camera's set up on the other side of the board.
Right,
All the fun stuff is happening over there.
right.
Oh, we got Battle Brothers tabletop.
Oh, hey, look at that. How is the narrative round? How's the first narrative round?
Oh, it's going great. The narrative is
I didn't
happening.
see that, but
Yeah. Are you just TOing? You're just moved away now. You don't need. They don't need you.
I'm just here to hang out, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I like that you have Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. But like, no, genuine question. Like,
Just for sake of
I mean, I've
my
TO'd
clock
for
right now.
competitive
So I'm gonna
games,
open
but
the
not
door.
now.
Okay.
So like, do you just? Is it still essentially
This guy
if
is then
your
going to
only
punch
real
him
work is between
for 1
rounds?
AP to perform
Or are
another
you
one.
not doing like a
Okay.
timed like 30
So
minutes
it's
in
fours
everybody?
sitting on
Do you
five.
affect? Or that's
Because
not
it's
your
Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll retain
some
the
similar
one.
situation. My first time TOing. I have a great guy back there, Lavelle. He's killing it. But anyways, answering questions, same stuff. Second game forward, Poxwalkers will be flooding the board.